Guys, this is Dr. Chris Collier at Elite Chiropractic and Performance in Chesterfield, Missouri. I want to go over an exercise. It's one of my favorite exercises. I think it's great for a lot of reasons. It's kind of a full body mobility exercise. It's called a quad rock back. So I'll give this for a lot of reasons. My biggest reason is it helps to activate or get the serratus anterior, a muscle underneath your shoulder blade that's really crucial in how you move your upper body. It gets that going a little bit, but I like it for hip mobility as well as kind of loosening up your thoracic spine. So what it's going to look like, so the quad portion of it is pretty self-explanatory. You're in the quadruped position here. Now what I prefer, especially for serratus activation, is I don't want your hands underneath your shoulders. I want you a little bit elevated like this. And the goal is you're keeping your spine in neutral. So I got my head tucked here. My lower back, upper back isn't arched in any way. And what I'm doing is I'm pushing my hands into the floor like I'm trying to slide the floor away from me like this. So as I do that, that kind of raises me up a little bit in this fashion. So what it's doing is it's creating a little protraction in your shoulder blades. And then from there, my legs are relaxed. I'm using my hands to push me all the way back as far as I can. The goal is I'm keeping my neck in neutral, so I'm keeping my chin tucked. I come back up, activate via the hands, and the whole movement is being driven by my arms. So this is obviously it's a good exercise for hip mobility. It's a good way to even test what position you should probably squat in. So if I get my knees in neutral here and I scoot all the way back, I feel my right hip pinching. So in theory, when I'm squatting, whether I'm working out squatting or I'm squatting just to pick something up off the ground, I probably don't want my hips in neutral. I probably have to create a little bit more external rotation here and then go all the way back, less pinch, okay? So it's a good way to mobilize the hips, but also tell maybe what position you should squat in. Now for the serratus, that's an obvious one. We're getting that activated. I really like this for myself because I'm somebody that has a flatter upper thoracic spine, whereas, a lot of people that work at a computer a lot, they're the opposite. They're a lot more kyphotic or rounded. So for me, and if you're somebody that has a flatter T-spine, what I like to do, in addition to pushing my hands away, is I actually create flexion through here, and it feels good. It feels really good for me. And then from there, I still push all the way back. When I do that, I feel the muscles in between my shoulder blades as well as my serratus really kicking in. Now, if you're somebody that's super kyphotic, well, we're not going to push you more into that direction. I would have you try to, if you're already kyphotic, I'd try to get you to extend a little bit through there and then push. So it just depends on what kind of postural makeup you have, but this is something that is awesome because you can, get out of bed, brush your teeth and then start mobilizing, get ready for the day. I love it for a warm up before I work out. It gets your body moving. We get to activate a handful of things. And then from there, we could build a lot of progressions off of this, which we'll do in other videos, whether I'm going to use, rotation with it or band work or anything like that. So this is a quad rock back. It's one of my favorite exercises. I do them almost every single day, and you can tailor it based on what the posture or what need you need as far as function. So if you got any questions, let us know. If not, we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.